Bryce, part two. The final part. I'm only gonna make a 1 hour video, guys. I'm tired. And I'll take my shower. And then I will watch my show. And I'll watch some Jedi Survivor. Jedi Survivor. Watch some Jedi Survivor. Watch some Jedi Survivor. Rabbi's Jedi Survivor walkthrough. And hopefully tonight I get the 2 VR check. I've been waiting all week for it, man. It hasn't come in. So hopefully I get the check tonight. I can go. I can have a drink at the bar. I might not have a drink at the bar. It just depends what time I get it. If I get it at 1:15, I might not go to the bar. I don't know. Cause I have anxiety in public. I'm gonna trip like crazy, but I'll probably go to the bar, maybe, or maybe have a drink. Get my smokes, and or I might just get smokes and then have Bob's. Have Bob's. We'll see what happens, obviously. So that's my deal for Mel and Peter Jackson for the movie. I'm not going any harder. Peter wants like what? More money. I'm like, Peter, you're greedy. I'm not paying you more money, man. You're fucking greedy. You're a greedy pig. Because he wants like $1 billion deal. He's greedy, obviously. You know, I want $1 billion of your royalties. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not going to pay you that. If I give Peter $1 billion of royalties, he signed like a $1+ billion deal, like a $1.2 billion deal. Around there, he signed around there. He wants, if he makes 1.2, Peter's gonna make 600+ million after taxes in his bank. He wants that kind of money. He's greedy, obviously. He wants 400 million plus, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600 million in his bank, Peter, because he's greedy. He wants that kind of dough in his money, in his bank. 370 is a lot, but I want at least $400 million in my bank, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, I'm not gonna pay you more money. You're fucking greedy, man. You're a greedy pig. Same goes for Mel. I'm like, Mel, I'm not paying you more money. You're fucking greedy. $180 million is enough. You don't make this in Hollywood, Samsara. It's a deal, Ivan, yeah. You're gonna make, I don't know, you're $15 million after taxes, Mel Gibson. That's a lot of money. $150 million richer, it's a good pay. You're not making the kind of money Pierre's making. Don't hate me. Because Pierre's much bigger than you, but you're making a lot of money that you don't make in Hollywood. A $100+ million deal after taxes. It's a massive, you sign a $260 million deal, that's a lot of money. It's a deal, Ivan, yeah, you can deal, Mel. Samsara. Because Mel might try and push for $300 million of the royalties. I'm like, no, Mel. I know for Passion and Christ you made that amount of money. You're not getting this from my movie. You're not as big as Peter. I'm not going to give you $300 of royalties. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to let you take more of the pie. $180 million is enough, Mel. That's a good deal for Mel Gibson, Samsara. That's a good deal for Mel Gibson, Samsara. That's a good deal for Mel Gibson, obviously. It's a good deal for Mel Gibson, Samsara. It's a good deal for Mel Gibson. It's a good deal for Mel Gibson, Samsara. It's a good deal for Mel Gibson, obviously. So let's say I choose Mel Gibson as my director. Don't hate me, Peter Jackson. High chance I might choose Mel over Peter. I think I'm going to click with him better. He signs his contract, obviously, and I'm like, okay, Mel, what do you think of Guillermo del Toro as your assistant director? I think he's the best man to help you. He worked on The Hobbit with Peter Jackson. Do you want him on board, or do you want to hire someone else to be your assistant director? No, I didn't bring him on board. Okay, fine. I'll give Guillermo del Toro's agent a call. I'll have my secretaries give his agent a call, and he'll be on board, obviously. Guillermo del Toro, do you want to be my assistant director? All right, are you kidding me? Of course I want to be a part of your movie. Get me out of Hollywood. You better pay me a lot of money on it if you want me to be assistant director. Yeah, I'll pay you a lot of money, but I'm not going to overpay you and have you rip me off. If Guillermo del Toro wants a $10 million deal for his base, my Guillermo del Toro, I'm not going to pay you $10 million as assistant director. You rip me off. You're my assistant director. If you were my director, I would pay you more money, obviously. If Guillermo del Toro were my director, I'd pay him at least like his $10+ million. $12 million I'd pay him for his base. And I'm glad he'd give him, he's worth like, I don't know, $25 million. I'm glad he'd give him what? Like 18 million in royalties or something, 17 million royalties or something for the movie. Because he's my assistant director, I'm not paying him as much. But because he's big, and if you want to keep him happy, make sure he gets paid. Pay him like a 3.8 million deal for his base and his bonuses, and give him like 9.5 million royalties. That way you keep him happy. He walks away with like 5 million after tax in his bank. He got paid too. But he'll be a bit pissed off. Ivan, you're paying Ivan Joji more than me? I'm like, yeah, because Ivan Joji is my star, and you're my assistant director. You're not my director, Guillermo del Toro. Assistant directors are not supposed to get paid as much money. As I'm paying you a bit less. It's a deal, Ivan. This is how much I make in Hollywood anyways, yes. You make like your 5-6 million in Hollywood as a director, and I'm paying you $3.8 million as assistant director. It's a good paycheck. Now, I have an assistant directors will never make this in Hollywood. Yeah, they'll never make that kind of money in Hollywood. You still sign your what? Your 12 plus $1 million deal. 12.5 plus $1 million deal. It's a massive deal for an assistant director. You're gonna walk away with, I don't know, 6 million, 5 million in your bank after taxes again, Del Toro. Once you get your royalties, it's a lot of money. So, Sarah? It's a good deal, Ivan, yeah. So I'll bring Guillermo del Toro on board to help Mel Gibson as the assistant director. And I'll hire Barry Osborne to be the assistant producer. And I could bring Fran on board to help Mel out with the scripts and help my 17 Mel. You can have Fran be on board, obviously. You bring Fran. Or I'll ask Mel who's the best who do you think is the best person to help you with the script? Help my 17 with producing calls. And Mel Gibson, yeah, I know a man, I know a woman. And I call that man or woman, and that woman will bring her or the man on board for the movie. Signs like a $1 million deal, $800,000 deal for the movie, as an assistant producer for the movie. Some Sarah. Some Sarah. Some Sarah. And once you sign Mel Gibson, obviously you take Mel Gibson and the other three to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza. And you celebrate with Mel Gibson and all of them at Boston Pizza for your movie. Some Sarah. You celebrate with Mel Gibson and all of them at Boston Pizza for the movie. With the Ivan, yeah, you celebrate, obviously. You celebrate with Mel and all them at Boston Pizza. And once you see me trending with Mel Gibson, when Mel Gibson by himself, you'll know I chose Mel over Peter. If you see me trending with Peter by himself, so if you see me and you just see Peter but you don't see Mel, that means I chose Peter over Mel in the restaurant, right? If you see both Mel and Peter, that means I just interviewed them about the movie. I tested their creativity. If you see me with just Mel or see me with just Peter, that means I chose one of those directors. You guys will know. So before I even make the announcement, you guys already know who I chose. You see me training with Mel, Ivan chose Mel. You see me training with Peter, Ivan chose Peter. So I'm saying, I don't know. I choose Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's my man. Don't hate me, Peter Jackson. I'm like, Mel, you're my chosen man. And Mel's all excited. Peter's all sad. Fuck, man, I want to direct this movie so bad. You know what I'm saying? And Mel's chosen. He's Ivan, thank you, man. Like, this is my dream. Every director's dream is to direct a fucking Ivan VJ movie, man. Yeah. An unheard of budget movie. Biggest budget movie ever made. Giving Mel a $1.2 million budget for the movie. Ivan, Mel, I'm giving you a $1.2 million budget. He's like, holy shit. Ivan, they're looking at demons and devils, man. Yeah, it's been scary. AI demons, yeah. You sign Mel Gibson, Barry Osborne, Guillermo del Toro, and Fran perhaps, or maybe Philip Boyens, or because Barry Osborne might recommend Fran. I recommend you hire Peter's wife, Fran, for the movie. She's very talented. Okay, we can bring Fran on board if you want. Hey, Mel, you want to bring Fran, or you have someone in mind you want to bring? No, I have someone in mind I want to bring. You worked on me in Passion of the Christ. You worked on me in Apocalypto or something like that. You bring that woman or man to help Mel. And that woman or man will be the assistant producer. Some Sarah. But once you take Mel and all of them to a nice dinner at Boston Pizza, you pirate up at your $300 million condo with all those guys. Okay, Mel gets drunk. We have a cigar. I'm going to put money into a ventilation system whereby whenever I want to smoke in the living room, there's this switch, I put the ventilation system on. It's like an air conditioner thing, and it sucks all the smoke air inside. And it makes your house smell good. Some Sarah, you can do that. It makes your house smell good, obviously. Or if I don't do that, we have to smoke this cigar outside. I don't want to smoke. I don't want my house smelling like smoke, so I'm gonna have to smoke the cigar outside, or I might build a smoke room. But you're better off putting because I'm putting $300. I can easily pimp it out. I can put a good 10 grand into an advance. Hey, I want to smoke in my living room. BJ, is it okay if I smoke in the living room? If I put as long as you put money into a ventilation system. Yeah, I want the actors to be able to smoke in my living room for the party. So I want you to put money into a ventilation system whereby before we smoke, we just turn the switch on and the ventilation sucks all the smoke smell and smoke inside. Yeah, I can do that for you. Because I'm pimping out my condo. I'm putting $300 towards my condo. That way the stars and Mel Gibson can smoke the cigars inside. Because in the wintertime, you don't want to smoke outside when it's cold, right? Vancouver doesn't have cold winters, but you don't want to smoke outside when it's wintertime. Samsara? You don't want to smoke outside when it's wintertime, Samsara. That's why what? Hence why you what? Hence why you what? Hence why you don't want to what? Yeah, obviously. So whenever I sign Mel Gibson and all them and the stars, they will not be partying up on my terrace because it'll be wintertime. They can go outside if they want, in the terrace if they want, obviously, but there'll be snow all over the terrace and everything. So you know I'm saying, yeah, obviously, because it's wintertime, obviously. They're gonna have to party inside my condo, the actors. And Mel and all them. Obviously. Ivan, can we smoke in your house? Only if I put money into the. I'll let you know if I put money into the air ventilation system. I'll let you know. So I'm saying I'll let you know, obviously. If I have an air ventilation system for smoke, you guys are more than welcome to smoke inside my house. The ventilation system will suck all the smoke air inside. But there's actors who smoke. If there's actors, sometimes whenever I want to have a cigarette, I'll just go outside and have a smoke. But when I watch my documentary, I'm gonna want to have a smoke inside my house. That's why I want to put money into a ventilation system. That way, me and VJ we can have our 6 beers when we watch a documentary. We watch Rabbi's walkthrough. We're in the theater room. I'll have an air ventilation system in my theater room too. I can sit down. I want an air ventilation system all over my house, all around my house. Yeah, my living room, even my theater room. Whenever in my theater room, I'm watching my movie, I can have a smoke, have a cigar while I watch my fucking movie. And I have my 6 beers. VJ Ivan, let's put money into air ventilation. That way we can smoke in the house. Yeah, it's nice to be able to smoke in the house and not having your house smell like smoke. That's why you got to put money into an air ventilation system. You smoke, you know what I'm saying? And Mel Gibson and all them have a cigar in the party. I'm like, cheers, guys. We're gonna be what stars? The movie star, guys. Movie star. Are you ready to go to a journey with me, Mel Gibson? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, Guillermo del Toro? I was born for this, Ivan. Are you ready, Barry Osborne? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, the other person, right? Or Frown, whatever it is. I'm ready, Ivan, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we give a cheers. The doctor will be filming this, obviously. And Mel is my chosen man. I choose him over Peter. Don't hate Peter Jackson, I'm saying. I choose Mel. Somebody tells me he's the right man, not Peter. And I choose Mel. Mel's all happy. Yeah, Ivan, I might retire after this. You might tell me that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm getting old for this shit, man. How old are you, Mel? Yeah, I'm like 71. After I do your movie, I'm going to be like in my mid-70s. I might retire. Yeah, I recommend you retire after this, Mel. I think I achieved my dream. Yeah, high chance Mel Gibson might retire after he does Zanus. Because he achieved his dream. Yeah, I achieved my ultimate dream. I got to direct an Ivan movie. You know what I'm saying? I directed the biggest budget movie ever made. I got to direct the best story ever told. It doesn't get any bigger than Zanus. I'm gonna retire after this, Ivan. Yeah, Mel, you have more than enough money in your bank. You're gonna make a lot of money off this movie. I recommend you retire. Yeah, I might retire. Retire and live your life for the next 15, 20 years with your girlfriend and your family, Mel. Some Sarah. Yeah. Some Sarah. Some Sarah. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And Mel has to help me with co-write the script every morning from 9 to 12. So while I co-write the script with Mel, so it'll be me, Mel, and then VJ. Sometimes I'll have VJ in her office make calls. Okay, VJ, while I co-write the script with Mel, I want you in the office. I want you calling Amazon. We got to sign that deal with Amazon. Okay, all right, I'll do that. Yeah. VJ will be chilling. You can be in your office looking at Twitter, just chilling. I'm saying doing nothing. Be chilling, obviously. Call Amazon and well, we need to sign that deal with Amazon. Then Mel will help me correct the script. Guillermo del Toro will help me. My two servers will help me, and that's enough. And then you can have the other person help us out too if you want. Have a good 5 co-writers, 6 co-writers for your movie. Me and Mel are the co-writers. The others are the assistant co-writers. They help us twice a week. And the rest of the week, they gotta do business calls in the morning. And Mel will help me correct the script 5 days a week. And you give him weekends off. We write that amazing script, obviously. Everyone gets 2 50-minute breaks from 9 to 12. The way they're not stressed out. So me and Mel get our 2 50-minute breaks. I think Mel Gibson smokes. He smokes. Yeah, he's a smoker. You're like, yeah, Ivan, I'm gonna go. I need a break, man. Yeah. We'll give you a 50-minute break, Mel. You can go outside and have a nice smoke for yourself. He goes out. He has a smoke. He's all stressed out. I'm stressed out. I have a smoke. VJ might smoke sometimes with me. VJ's not a smoker, but VJ might tell me, Ivan, you should quit smoking. It's not good for you, man. VJ might tell me that. It's not good for your lungs, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, it's tough to quit. Ivan, I understand why you smoke. After what you went through in your life, yeah, I smoke when I'm stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to tone it down on my smoking. Maybe once I'm with VJ, I smoke maybe half a pack a day instead of a full pack a day. I smoke half a pack a day. I dial it down on my smokes. Because usually when I smoke, I have 2 smokes at a time. I have one, and after I light up another one right away. I have 2 smokes. Obviously. Whereas most people usually just have one. Ivan, you gotta tone down your smoking, Ivan. Yeah, I know, Victoria, you know what I'm saying? The Mel has to help me correct the script from 9 to 12 every morning. We gotta write that script. The script we can't abandon. The script, we have to work on it 5 days a week. It's very important to get the script done. You gotta get that thing done before you fly in the stars. Whereas the concert arts we can do every afternoon after lunch, 4 days a week, and every Friday, Mel will be with me and we make the business calls. The IMAX cameras, the equipment for the cameras, it all takes time. You have to make all those calls. The visual effects equipment, we get the best stuff for the movie, yeah, for the visual effects. So the IMAX cameras, the equipment for the cameras, the visual effects equipment, and the kitchen equipment, we can make the calls for all that right away, early on in the year. Whereas all the other stuff, we have to wait until the concert arts are done to make the calls for that. The set building, you know what I'm saying, the costumes, armor, and weapons, we have to wait till the concert arts are done before we make those calls. The machines for the mask, we have to wait until the concert arts are done because we need to know what are the best machines to print these specific masks. We need to know what everything will look like before we make the calls for the mask, obviously. We need to know how much people signed up before we make the call for the hotel party. That's all later. We need to know how much people signed up before we make the call for the food. So all that stuff we make the call for later, after the concert arts are done, after the head chefs have created the menu, after all the crewmen have signed up. We make the call for that all later. Whereas early on, we can make the calls for the cameras, go for the cameras, kitchen equipment, and the visual effects equipment. We make the call for that right away, obviously. And the Amazon deal. VJ, get a hold of Amazon. I'll find them. Find their CEOs. Hey, we started our own film entertainment studio. We need a partner. We need a distributor. We need someone to distribute our movies. Ivan, do you want to distribute online? No, we want to distribute on 4K Blu-ray. Oh, 4K Blu-ray. So and we also need merch. We need to distribute our merch. Are you guys interested? Yeah, we're interested. We fly them in, and we sign that deal. Me and VJ sign our deal, our contract. 72-28 deal. 72%, you get 28%. I fund the movie, you pay for the merch. And you get 28% for it. You're going to make your billions off the merch and the movies combined. That's what I'm saying. Amazon will probably make, I don't know, maybe 17-18 billion bucks from the 17-15 billion bucks off the merch of the movie. And me and Vijay, we make like 20, I don't know, $28 billion or something like that. Amazon makes like $13 billion. They make a lot of money. I'm being humble. They might make more. I'm being humble. I don't know how much I'm going to make. Probably around that range, right? 20 million for the movie. Amazon makes like 7 billion for the movie, and they make a few more billion off the merch. They make a lot of money. Amazon, and they'll accept my deal live. It's a deal. 20% of what we're making for your company is more than 100% we're making for all our other products. Yeah, you're making your billions, man. That's a good deal, Ivan. Jeff's like, it's a deal, Ivan. But Jeff's gonna pocket all those billions for himself, obviously, because he's greedy, obviously. He's gonna pocket all the billions for himself. He might maybe put maybe $1.5 billion towards his company, and the rest he pockets for himself because he's greedy, obviously. He pockets all those billions. He's a greedy pig, Jeff, obviously. Accept my deal. It's a good deal, Ivan. That's a good deal, Ivan. Yeah. If you want me to pay for the merch and it costs me like $100 million, I'm taking 80, man. You're only taking 20. That's fair. No, Ivan. We'll pay for the merch. We'll make our money back off the 20%. Yes, you're gonna make your money back off the 20%. It'll cost Amazon maybe, I don't know, 20, 30, $40 million for the merch to create all, I don't know, $30 million to create all that merch, which is nothing. Amazon can easily afford it. They're going to make their billions back. It's a good investment, obviously. So after we eat lunch, obviously, when we work on a script from 9 to 12, after we eat lunch, obviously, so I'll have a limo driver take Mel, take Barry Osborne, take George Lucas, take Emil Toro and all of them to the buffet restaurant. And the 17 will come with me. We're going to go to a fast food restaurant. We're going to eat our food. I'll get Wendy's, I'll get Subway, I'll get Taco Bell, I'll get all this nice stuff. Obviously, Burger King, shawarma, pizza, and they come with me. Sometimes I'll eat at the restaurant. Sometimes I'll bring the food. I'll just eat food in my building. Well, most of the time I'll just get takeout. Drive by to the nearest Wendy's. I get my Wendy's and I drive back to the office. I eat my food in the office. The 17 will most likely eat with me. They'll go out with me. Sometimes they'll bring food from home. Sometimes they'll go out with me. Most of the times they're going to go out with me because I'm paying them a lot of money. They can easily afford it, obviously. Samsara? Yeah. After lunch, we do concert arts from 1 to 5. Everyone gets 2 for the breaks. So Mel Gibson will do the concert arts with me, VJ, Guillermo Toro, George Lucas, the 3 concert artists. We discuss the world building of the demonic characters, the crows, the eagles, the world building of the north and the south. What do you want the north like? What do you want the south like? The lands. Sapphira, Cyrus, Barak, Zanus, the forest of Galathia, the Valley of the Dark, the northern Grace Mountains, the southern Grace Mountains, the Gilead City, Sarah, the Blood Valley, Zanus, the River of Tinus. We discuss the world building of the world of the north and the south, all the lands and all the demonic characters. Sarah, of all the demonic characters. Sarah, of all the demonic characters. Yeah, it's a lot of work. All demonic characters, obviously. Then at 5 o'clock, everyone's done work. So my 17 are done work. Okay, guys, you can go home. You know what I'm saying? Go home. Go home and spend time with your family. They're all tired. Yeah. You guys work hard today. You're off. 5 o'clock. You're off. Go home. Spend time with your family. And the 17 all get their what? All get their days off. Obviously, the only time they will not get days off is if they what? Is if they party up in my condo. If I do a takeout, they're gonna want to go with me and each of the takeout. I'll say, look, man, you can do a takeout with me twice, and the rest of the week I want you to spend time with your family. That way you spend time with your family, obviously. The second year, right? When I signed three groups of people, obviously. After 5 o'clock, everyone's sent home. Mel, I want you going to your hotel and taking your notes. Okay, well, every time work is done, I want you taking your notes. We're getting Mel Toro for every time that day. So whatever you wrote down this day, take your notes for only those 3-4 pages you wrote down this day. You don't want to do a thing whereby we write the whole script and then Mel has to go over, I don't know, hundreds of pages and he has to take his notes. That's too stressing for Mel. Don't do that. To take the stress off Mel, every time you write something for that day, when you go home, you take your notes for that day. That way you're not stressed out. By the time the script is done, you have what? You all your notes are all done. You're no longer stressed out, Sarah. Yeah, Moltar, I want you helping him, your assistant director, help him with the notes. Help Guillermo Toro with the notes. And have George Lucas help you if you want, Mel. Help Mel Gibson with the notes. Guillermo Toro, Sarah. I don't want you guys waiting here for me. I need you guys prepped. Okay, Ivy, I'm the boss over you, Mel. Listen to me. Yeah, I'm the boss over my movie, but I'm the boss over you. Take your damn notes, Mel. Please. I don't want you ruining my story. I want this to be an amazing. Don't worry about it. I'll work hard for you. Yeah, please, Mel. Take your notes. Listen to me. I'm the boss over you, Sarah. If you don't listen and you don't take notes, I can fire your ass. I can hire Peter over you, man. If you don't listen, which he will, obviously, because I'm the boss over him, obviously. And get him all to I want you helping him. Don't be lazy. Help him out. You take notes together. You're assisting him as a director, Sarah. Yeah. Sarah. Yeah. Sarah. Now, once you're done taking your notes, it'll probably take you a good maybe hour to take your notes. It won't take you that long. Evan, it'll take you maybe 45, 50 minutes to an hour to take your notes. I'll have a limo driver pick all you guys up, the concept artists, all you guys up, and take you for your dinner at the restaurant. So around maybe 7:30, the limo driver will pick you up at the hotel, and it'll take you guys to the restaurant for your dinner. All you can eat buffet dinner there. And you're free for the rest of the day. After you eat your dinner, you're more than welcome to go see a movie on theaters. The limo driver can take you there. I'll have the Mel Gibson, all of them have access to the limo driver from like 8 in the morning to like midnight. And it's after midnight it stops. After 1 o'clock it stops. So after 1 o'clock, if you want to go to the bar late at night or something like that, you gotta take a cab, pay with your own money. You no longer have limo services. You get limo services till like 1 o'clock a.m. and that's it. You do a deal like that for them. So if you want to see, which they will go see a movie on theaters a few times, after each of them you can go see a movie on theaters. There'll be big movies coming out on theaters by then. You can go see a movie on theaters. You can go to the bar in the hotel or go to another bar downtown, which they most likely will. Mel Gibson, I'm going to be checking out bars in Vancouver, or they might just chill at the bar in the hotel, hang around the bar in the hotel and have a beer there. If you want to drink beer, you're paying with your money. I paid you your 10 bonus, Mel. You're already loaded, and Guillermo del Toro, I paid you your $600,000. I paid you your $400,000 signing bonus. Easy pay for your own beer. I paid the concert artist a $100,000 bonus. I paid George Lucas $40,000 a year for that 1 year, and he's already rich. You guys are all paying for your own beer. I'm not paying for you. There'll be times when I'll go to the bar with them, and it's on me. It's on me, guys. I'll pay for the beer. All the rounds on me. Sometimes I'll go to the beer. Hey, guys, you want to go to the bar? We all go to the bar together. I'm like, rounds on me. It's all on me. But if you want to go have a drink at the bar and hotel, so you have to pay with your money. I'm not paying for you, Sarah. What's they obviously are going to do? They're going to have beers and all stuff together and all stuff. The document will film some of this too, yeah. Film Mel taking his notes in the sweet hotel, yeah. And you guys get weekends off. So to take the stress off Mel, you're 17, all of them, give them weekends off. Don't have them work 7 days a week, no. Give them weekends off. Me and Vijay get our weekends off too. But Vijay, it doesn't hurt for us to constantly go over the script for a good 30 minutes on a Saturday and a Sunday. We go over the script. We go over some of Mel's notes. That we're serious. Yeah, okay, Ivan. Yeah, we dedicate a good hour. We go over some of the script. And we go over the some of Mel's notes. And during the weekend will be the day I invite Mel and them over to my condo. My two sorors, and we watch clips of Passion of Christ, Prince of Egypt. Hey, Mel, I'm thinking something like this for Prince of Egypt when the Safians cross the Southern Gilead's Cursed Mountains. And you show them the clips of Prince of Egypt. Oh, Ivan, they all have torches and they're scared, huh? They're in the devil's territory, like Moria, like Lord of the Rings. I'm like, yeah, Mel. Holy shit, Ivan, thank you. You gave me a lot of ideas. Thank you, Ivan, yeah. And we watch Young Messiah. I'm thinking something like this for Young Tactius. So you want him to kind of, he kind of acts like the way this young Jesus actor acts in the movie Young Messiah. See what I'm saying? Don't copy it, but like you can have some similarities. Give Mel some ideas. Oh, Ivan, thank you. Gave me Mel told us, Ivan, thank you. Gave me ideas. Yeah, invite Mel and him over to your to your condo. They watch the movie in your living room, and you okay, guys. Beers on me. Come over to my condo. I'll buy you guys all 6 beers each. You can have George come to have invite George, Mel, John Favreau, Dave Filoni, Guillermo del Toro, Fran. If I hire her or Philip Boyens, you have them in your room, and you do what? Or the other person who Mel wants to hire, right? You what? You have them. You go over the what? The clips. Don't watch the whole movie. No, just go over clips. Go on YouTube. Play clips. Play clips. And you show Mel the clips, and you all have a beer together. We have a beer. Hey guys, beer's on me. And after you do the clips, you can party up with them if you want. Hey, after we do this, I can do a party and party it up. I can order pizza. I can do a party with. I'm gonna do a lot of parties. I can do a party with you guys after this. We go over clips for a good hour. We can party it up if you want, or you can get them out of there if you want. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I was like, "Thank you, Ivan. I have a lot of ideas. Thank you. Yeah, you give Mel and get them all to ideas of what they know. Obviously, I'm sorry. Yeah, and Mel will help me sign the 4 groups of people: weather workshop, the costume designers, the master designers, and the extra casting crewmen. The trained nutritionist, the psychologist, if I hire one, chances are I will hire one. And second year will help me sign the stars, the Hollywood actors. And the cinematographers and the visual effects team early second year. After that, you send them home and you'll be overseeing stuff in Switzerland with Guillermo del Toro and all them. Keeping tabs on those 4 groups of crewmen when they're working second year. I'm sorry. That's what Mel will be doing, obviously. That's why I'll have a blast. And documentary filming behind the scenes of all this. Unheard of, rare footage of behind the scenes of the movie. That's going to be crazy. I can talk for a bit longer. This video will go on to part 3. I can talk for maybe another 5-8 minutes. Shut the camera off here, and I'm going to take my shower and enjoy the video with you guys. And afterwards, I'm going to watch Rabrad's Jedi Survivor walkthrough. I'm excited for that. Jedi Survivor walkthrough. I might maybe rest till midnight, and then hopefully I get my $250 check tonight, man. I hope I do. If I don't get it, I'll be mad. I get my welfare check tomorrow. Tomorrow I get my welfare check. I get my welfare check tomorrow, so I can get my beer and smokes and get my Subway. Get Subway for myself. Come back out of here.